Hello, gorgeous people. We're doing a clearing on the fear of speaking the truth. So set your intention to receive the benefits of the clearing, ensure you're 100% open to receiving the healing, and then let's get stuck in. So, fear of speaking the truth is running at 10% positive, 100% negative. And it's at light status level, which is still quite low down. So let's get your high self teams to do an initial clearing on this. And again, this is kind of tied into the spiritual practice again, where we've been persecuted in other lifetimes for speaking the truth. So a lot of people are afraid to speak their truth. Sometimes it's because we're afraid. At a core level, we have been brought up in an environment that every time we said anything, any time we spoke out, it was shut down, or we were told we were stupid, or we were told to shut up, or we were humiliated. That happens a lot in childhood, so we're afraid to speak out, afraid to stand out, afraid to speak our truth, and so our throat chakra gets very blocked, and also our solar plexus, our power center, does as well. But also from other lifetimes, if you're particularly, following a spiritual pathway, maybe you're a healer, or a speaker, a channeler, or something along those lines, serving in some way. You may have spoken out in other lifetimes, particularly what we deem as past lifetimes, and you've been maybe killed for it, humiliated, maimed in some way. So it's important to clear the fear of speaking your truth, or the truth, spirit speaking the truth. So where are we going first? Chart 6A, which is master programs. Inside left, we have abandonment coming up, anger coming up, betrayal. Anything else? Yes. Outside right. Separation. Do they have past life roots and ancestral roots? Yeah, let's just clear all of those away as master programs and discordant energy. If you can hear any rap music in the background, unfortunately that's my neighbour next door. Their son, who has come back from university and unfortunately has his bedroom right next to my office. So clearing this away. Lovely. Where are we going next? Chart 10A, which is miscellaneous blocks. This is at God level of consciousness. So we have inhibitors, which we're going to remove. So let's clear all of those inhibitors away. So inhibitor is anything that tends to limit or inhibit our full spiritual potential or expression of life. Inhibitors were set up to discourage the soul from incarnating. Inhibitors were applied to the emotions by God in an attempt to limit their destructive potential. Unfettered emotions of the inhabitants of the Maldek destroyed the planet, which is now the asteroid belt. The emotions are creative and can be used to heal. As we learn to properly use the emotions, we want the inhibitors removed so that we have full access to our healing and creative potential. That's what the book says. So I'm finding this is coming up more and more and more, actually, inhibitors being removed from people. So that's a sign of our spiritual evolution. Again, I'm not going to use the word ascension because that's an old word that belongs in the 60s. And it carries with it old energy, but it is spiritual evolution. So where are we going next? Chart 15, which is the I am level consciousness. Dysfunction of the I am level consciousness. Programs coming out. Do we need to find out what programs are coming up at the I am level? No, let's just clear all of those away at the I am level consciousness. Chart 18, which is higher level blocks. Ninth level of Supreme Council blocks. Let's clear all of that away. That's Lords of Karma working from here. So the ninth level of Supreme Council blocks, so removing that level of blocks at that level of consciousness. Right, anything else there? No, let's go to the next. Chart 21, which is final items of Swan Universe. "13 bodies and 36 minds. Past lives the soul doesn't want to examine." We've done a clearing on that one recently, so let's clear those away. I think this is going to be quite a short clearing, this one. Fear of speaking the truth. Okay, anything else? Hidden, buried, cursed, lied about, avoided? No. Right, anything else? Chart 30, final light. Head to toe, search and clear. And soul fingerprints. And then we'll wrap up. So let's clear those away. And the soul has the equivalent of fingerprints as well. I know it sounds a bit odd, but it's those kind of imprints, a bit like imprints on a window. Imprints get left on the soul, so they call that soul fingerprints. So it's just as the physical body of each person has identifying fingerprints, so the soul has its identifying characteristics, which they just call fingerprints. High Self says they're unexplainable, so just clear them when they come up. So that's what we're doing, as well as the head to toe search and clear and the final light. All right, anything else there? Anything else to clear before mop up? So let's go to mop up, where the bulk of the clearing takes place by your teams on the other side of life. This is quite a short clearing, which is great. Okay, are we done? Anything else to do? No. Is the soul happy with the clearance? High Self team happy? Right, where are we now? 100 positive, 0 negative. That feels so much lighter. Right, and we're at Radiant Love, New Paradigm level of consciousness. Wonderful. Another one done. So drink plenty of water as always, and allow 3 clear days after every clearing to just allow the old neural pathways to fall away. I wouldn't do more than a couple of these short videos in a day. To be honest, you've got to allow your body time to integrate the clearings, but it's entirely up to you. See you on the next clearing. Take lots of care of yourself. Bye.